to tell you a little bit about Impulstanz Festival. I don't represent the festival, but I've been there a couple of times for the past 2 years. And so Impulstanz is a festival in Vienna, Austria. It's an opportunity to take workshops with all kinds of choreographers, especially a lot of European ones, and a lot of different styles of dance as well. So you can take everything from contemporary and repertoire to jazz, hip hop, African. There's lots of different types of classes. So my first time there was in 2018. I went and I took classes with Marta Coronado, Kenji Takagi, Rasa Hamadi, and let's see. Yeah, that's where I met a lot of dancers from Europe. That's also where I made some contacts and found out about La Factoria, which is where I ended up going to study in the last year. So it's a really amazing place to meet people from kind of all over the world, and to find out information about what's going on in dance. I think the festival usually runs between July and August. It's usually about 4 weeks, 1 month long. And you can decide to go for any amount of time that you like. So you can sign up for classes for 1 week, for 5 weeks, for 1 week, and then leave and then come back for a week. So it's really nice that it has this kind of open opportunity for whatever works for your schedule. And you also get to decide by the teacher, by the classes. So you choose your own schedule, you make it yourself. And yeah, for me it was a really amazing experience. Both times, last year in 2019 I was there helping Marta Coronado in her classes, and then next year I'll be going back as her assistant. So it gives you, like I said, a lot of opportunities just to meet other dancers, find out what's going on in other parts of the world, and also make contacts with professionals in the industry. So I was living in the United States until last year, and I really wanted to find out about the dance scene in Europe. And I felt like the only way to do that was to go there. And so I didn't want to go without anything. I wanted something to root me there. And when I met Marta, she told me about La Factoria, and it seemed like the perfect opportunity to go and train and meet dancers. And so for me, it was kind of the perfect opportunity. I went to Pamplona, Spain. I met dancers from all over Europe and outside of Europe. And that was kind of my transition into the scene in Europe. That was where I learned all about these different choreographers who were really famous or well-known here, about opportunities of these dance festivals where you can go in the summertime and take classes. So part of the reason I was really interested in finding out about the European dance scene is because I had heard that it was really different from the United States, and I didn't really understand why. And so now that I've been living and working in Europe for a year, I see that there's kind of a difference in the mentality of dancers, and also I guess in the community in dance, if that makes sense. So from my perspective, and of course everyone's experience is really different, but in my experiences I found that in the United States people are very kind of individualistic, and it's kind of about like me trying to figure out where I go. And in the contemporary dance scene in Europe, I really feel like I've created a whole community. Like I know lots of people from all over, and we support each other and we make things together.